everybody, welcome to the stream, and today, as you see in the title, I will be testing out a new art supply that I got recently, it was like before New Year's. Oh, Potwiz, hello, welcome to the stream. Yes, I am here, still in Poland, never went anywhere else. So yeah, so as you see in the title, this month is dedicated for the monthly challenge called Mermay, where you draw mermaids through the duration of May. I personally completed Mermay once. Well, completed. I did lots of sketches and inking for pieces and only finished a couple of them. So I thought that if you're a very old viewer of mine, you will recognize this Ed Hardy sketchbook, which is from 2018, and it still has lots of whips and stuff. And one of those whips is my Mermay series, where I turned real life tropical fish into mermaids. So for example, you can see, oh yeah, this is the thing, the quality content you came here for. So yeah, so for example, this is like Princess of Burundi, the very funky translucent micro Devario Kubati, and green pufferfish. And I thought it's like really nice, and it will allow me to test, get more accustomed to watercolors, push my limits when it comes to character design, and draw some mermaids. But the drawback is that because of fish, well, fish are mostly like bold, and I was going really dry with ideas when it comes to these designs. When it comes to these designs, I was running out of poses, running out of poses, facial expressions, and I think it's because I turned each of them into more fish hybrids than a human hybrid, and I really now everything is fine. Yeah, for this one I even used some gold paint. Ooh, yeah. I was thinking for a moment, because I have some not safe for work artwork of these mermaids, but thankfully this one is family friendly, as we all are on this stream, right? Oh, this one is also nice. And I think that if I ever attempt Mermay again, I would do more half human, half fish approach, rather than mostly fish approach, because I was literally running so dry on ideas for facial expressions. I was more going very simple with the facial structures, and I ran out of ideas, to be honest. But I thought that since I have so many already inked sketches, this is all inked and ready to paint. So since I already have so many sketches, then why won't I spend stream or two by trying to work on my whips, as you all want, work on my whips a little bit. So I don't know, I will flip through some of them, and I will, maybe if there's something that you fancy, maybe there are some that you fancy, I will quickly, I wrote in what species they are, so it's easy for me to find references you know, quickly Google what colors they should be, what kind of dwelling they have, you know, so I could be accurate with my colors. And I thought that it's a good opportunity to test out and use art supply that I got like around Easter. So yeah, so I got this big set of just watercolor supplies. So it has watercolor markers, watercolor pencil, watercolor pencils, and watercolor pastels. I haven't used those, so yeah, so we will test it. It was very cheap. It was like $15 right now, and I found it in the local general store with like many. I would say they are both everyday but also kind of novelty products. It's called Action, and it's popping everywhere here in Poland. In my district alone, there are like 2 or 3 action stores. So yeah, so I found this, and I was like, I want this because this tray. Imagine if I would have a bigger desk in my new place, and this tray would be just, you know, right here, you know, within my reach, you know, be aesthetic and stuff. So I think this would be something that I can try and use. For example, do one mermaid with the watercolor markers, one with the watercolor pencils, and one with the sticks, with the pastels. For these all mermaids, I think I used a mixed method. Mostly, I was using watercolor pencils from Koh-i-Noor Mondeluz, which are the first set of watercolor pencils that I've ever owned, and I want to finish it, as I want to do with all my art supplies. And I think I mixed it with gouache because, believe me when I say, this paper is not so good. The paper in this sketchbook is not good for it's very textured. It's like kind of sandpapery, so it's not necessarily great for painting and putting a lot of water because it bleeds. All the paint that I put is bleeding, as you see, like in many cases in here. And also, I think combined with that, when I was inking, I wasn't thinking that much about using, I was thinking that the ink, especially after such a long time, like these sketches are 5 years old already, so I was thinking that by this time the ink will be like so dry that it will not bleed, even though the ink itself is was water soluble, but many inks can be dissolved or watered down and are water resistant when dried. So I was thinking like, okay, this will be fine, and it wasn't. And especially it shows so like, especially like it is especially seen like in this one mermaid. If I can get like, yeah, please focus camera. Like you can see the bleeding of the line art around, especially around hands and fingers, wherever there are some details. And here, oh my god, the bleeding here was so brutal. This one, the background for this one is pretty much overpainted with gouache. So I was mainly using gouache, a little bit of acrylics for, you know, some embellishments. Like I have shown you the mermaids. Where are they? They had to be at the beginning, yeah. like in here I used some acrylic paint because I thought at this time I only had gold acrylic paint, so yeah, all the gold elements are from acrylic paint, everything else is from watercolor pencils. So yeah, so I think let's do this. And I think since there are 3 of these supplies, you know, 3 kinds of watercolor supplies in this box, then doing this, like doing one of the sets of 3 already, well, I was drawing, so there would be 3 per page, so maybe let's do these ones, you know, so at least I will have some, you know, some filled pages before more blank pages, you know. So yeah, so how was everybody's day? How was everybody's weekend and rest of the last week? Hey Marcian, welcome to the stream. I am also waiting for more people to come because I am 2 weeks overdue when it comes to sharing my progress with with 1000 feet and hands challenge. And yes, I am still keeping up with it. I am at 430, I think, and I will show you the progress because I feel I am really starting to getting a hang of feet. But yeah, but I have also some bad news regarding this one. Like, yeah, I will hype up because some bad news are regarding this one. Regarding this book. So yeah, how are you doing, Macian? So yeah, so let's do this one. So it will be Blue Akara. Let me get my Google. Blue Akara. Yes. Yes. Kirbensis, okay, Kirbensis, yes. Oh, this one has such a nice colors. Oh, it will be nice. And this one will be fighting fish. Oh yeah. And I remember these ones. I used to have a fighting fish, like one fighting fish, but due to improper care, I feel most of my fish, you know, died prematurely. I hope you will feel better, that the meds will kick in, and that you will get enough rest. So yeah, look what I got. I bought this with my own money, hashtag non sponsored. So yeah, so this is the set of watercolor markers, watercolor pencils, and watercolor pastels. My god, this is a tongue twister if I ever said one. So yeah, so the idea is, because it's Mermay, I'm doing my Mermay whips from 2018, and I will test these. And since there are 3 kinds of supplies and 3 mermaids on like each page, I will do each mermaid with one of these supplies. So yeah, so let's crack it open. Let me tell you, Macian, about the fail today, because in its generosity, my secret governmental organization that I work with, ooh, look at this. So in its generosity, my secret governmental institution that I work in, yeah. That was a so my secret governmental institution sent us all for the renovation. So they sent us all for work from home. So since I've been on work from home last, I got my computer switched. What was, oh my god. You know, I want... Can I... How can I get this out? Oh, come on. Oh, it's packed in tightly and I don't want to break the box because I will be freaking moving and I need this. Cheeredon! I hope I'm late while you are. Well, not as late because I am telling about the freaking fail that I encountered today. So, I started that in its generosity because of the renovation of the building. My secret governmental institution that I work with sent us all to work from home for like 2 weeks, but it may be extended to 3 weeks because we all know that, you know, that you need to be, that fast and cheap workers aren't good, and fast and cheap workers aren't good, and good and cheap workers aren't fast, so it might be really, you know, let me put those back because my freaking mind would never let me rest if I put it out of order from the box. So since the last time I worked from home, my laptop changed, and I was thinking that, hey, you know, since I have 2 monitors at work, one of my work laptop, and second one of my, we'll check this in a moment, and a monitor for it to aid as a second display, I was thinking, hey, I don't need a second to bring this monitor to my house because it's heavy, and I already had to bring all my cables. Like, the mess in my on my windowsill is better now to be ignored and hidden behind my back. So yeah, it was like today I was trying to plug everything in. It was fine, and I wanted to use my laptop, the one that I'm using right now, like constantly for the past 5 years. No, even more than 5 years. For the past 7 years, I would say, to use it as my monitor. So I had my HDMI cable, and I was like, great, let's plug it in. Boot both computers up, and, you know, set everything in the displays, in the, you know. Ooh, okay, there is a little bit. Yeah, I can get a brush and just, you know, wipe out some of these. Yeah, not nice. So I was thinking, yeah, let's put everything and plug everything together and it will be fine. And apparently it wasn't fine. Oh, I can test a little bit on this. Ooh, nice, I like this. I like that there is like this color. I really like this color. It's like very dark, muted teal. I really like this color. I am happy it's here. So I put it in, boot it up, and it was nothing. And I was like, why there was nothing? Why are you... okay, there's like this little plastic nib that got so yeah, so I was like, well, there is nothing, and you know what happened and what's going on. So I am troubleshooting, googling why is my work laptop connected with the HDMI to my, you know, regular laptop. Why it's not detecting the change, you know, in anything. So I was just wondering why is it like that? And they say, hey, you need to check if your drivers are updated and choose this option, which is the Windows Basic driver. And I was like, okay, then I will update the driver. Something switched in my laptop. I haven't noticed a thing, and it still wasn't working and wasn't being detected by my work laptop. And I'm like, I guess then that I will be working on my small display and just try to, for example, plug it tomorrow to the big one, or try to use my TV as an wireless display. I didn't want to play with the wireless display, and even the wireless option wasn't detecting my laptop. So I was like, well, okay, I will be dealing with my very small display of my laptop today, and I will try to figure it out tomorrow. So fast forward to 10 minutes before the stream, and I am trying to put up the OBS and start streaming. And OBS said, yo, your NVIDIA or AMD cards are not fine, so we won't stream. And I'm like, why though? Why though? You allowed me to stream like 4 days ago. Why? And I was like, oh my god, is it because I updated this one graphic card to be the Microsoft Basic card instead of my Intel integrated card? And it turns out yes, and I had to update all my drivers in my graphic card again, and therefore the stream was 10 minutes late. So you're not too late, Jaded, but still late. So yeah, this is my fail for today. I hope you had fun knowing how sometimes technologically illiterate I am. Not always. Give me bro, I did, and it didn't work. But truth to be told, I am the most technical person at my office. Like, I can set up the wireless display, the wired display. I put up on my laptop after moving like 2 months ago. I put all my workspace after moving, without the help of IT guys. I put it up again at my house. So yeah, I have my docking station. I have all the these are my my tablet cables. But I have my laptop there. I have my my headphones there. And yeah, a lot of stuff, a lot of cables, and fiddling with cables today at 7 a.m. Yeah, just to be ready to work. So yeah, so I was really looking forward to stream today, because I am feeling much more better today than I was feeling on Thursday. I felt so freaking frustrated, and you could and I know it wasn't pleasant, and I need to apologize to you, because I know it wasn't pleasant. It wasn't pleasant for you, and it most certainly wasn't pleasant. It wasn't pleasant for me, and it most certainly wasn't pleasant for you to see me, being frustrated like this. But I am hopefully looking forward to, asking my financial advisor more about my about my possibilities to to get a mortgage, and I found some really nice, cute studio apartments, you know, to buy. So I hope that in some months they will still be available, and if not, that something else hopefully will be available. You know, because there are some options, not many options, but some options. But yeah, but let me tell you about the about the freaking are these okay? There are some. I need some paper to test out my supplies on, because I haven't used them, so I need to test out the colors, how they look like. To know what I'm dealing with. So yeah, so I was looking at my options, and let me tell you about some. I shared it with Chiradan and Machant already, but I think it's so funny that next time I will play The Sims, which will be on Thursday, I will show you what I mean by the things I will describe to you today. One thing. Wait, there are brush? Oh my god, I haven't noticed that there is. Okay. Well, the brush nibs are right now so sought after when it comes to, you know, nibs in the when it comes to nib options in the markers, especially alcohol ones. So what I found is that a lot of studio apartments in which I wasn't aware was a thing. I thought it was a thing like in very old apartments, like from the 30s. It's not from the 50s, 60s and 70s, because what I saw, and this is something that I absolutely don't want in apartment I want to have, is that there is a kitchen, well, a kitchenette to be honest, that is located right at your entrance door. Like, you open your door and you have a gas stove right on your right, and then a sink, and then maybe a kitchen island that is this big, and I am like, bro, what the heck is that? I don't want people to come in and see my dirty dishes or something like that. Like, no, who came up with this? And yeah, I was. Ooh, this is a nice color. This is like a very dark sap green. Ooh, really nice. But yeah, so I was very disappointed that a lot of studio apartments and bachelor pads have this kind of oh my god, what is it called? Floor plan, but also yeah, floor plan. Yeah, okay. In some cases, there is like a half wall or like a little thin wall that is, or two thin walls that divide this kitchenette from the entrance, but you still like can see full kitchen when you walk in and out. Know what? What am I doing? Let me draw it out for you. I have a paper here. So you have, I've seen enough of these places that I can tell you the floor plan for it, you know. So this is the thing. This is the entrance. Okay, this is the entrance, and you have a stove here, sink here, and maybe a little bit of counter with the mini fridge hidden underneath, or a mini fridge hidden on the stove top. Yes, there's only a stove top and an island right here. So, and you have like your regular bath here, and there is only like one window with a balcony door, and maybe a little balcony like that. So yeah, it's like one bedroom, one bathroom, and like a very small, like half a meter, 1.5 meter square of kitchen. Sometimes I saw that there is like a little walls right here, but it's not always the case. Sometimes there is a wall here and there is only a curtain here, you know, a regular like curtain. I haven't yet. I'm checking it right now. Oh, that's cute. Children shared the statistic with me that the most used emote on this channel is the Nina Love. It's this one. Let me spam it for a moment. Yes, it's also in my frequently used emotes, alongside the Nina Spark and the nugget sauce. Yes. What is happening on the weekend, like this weekend? Well, apart from the Eurovision Song Contest finale on Saturday, I don't know. So yeah. So this is one layout that I absolutely don't want, okay? Because I find it like bro, you're coming and you can like see and rate my kitchen, like no. And also sometimes in these like especially older places, which is something I can accept, there is sometimes a window from the kitchen to the living room. Okay. You will go to Katowice? Wait, I haven't. It's not on the. It's not in the Discord. At least you haven't. Well, I see the new thing around your from Nitro, around your avatar, but that's it. What is this? What is what? Eurovision Song Contest? You don't know? Okay, let me explain. This is like a contest that is like started from the dawn of the television here in Europe. It's like really from I think from Katowice, a city in Poland. Yes. Katowice is the city in Poland, and it's the capital of the Silesia region. It's in the southern Poland. It's a pretty big like metropolis with a lot of other cities from like with a lot of other like more industry and mining oriented cities like clumped together. So it's a huge like Silesian metropolis that is from the mining. What is it? The mountain industrial district. Yes, I think it is the best way that I can, translate GOP. Like G for mountain, O for the district, and P for the industrial. Yes. Yes, it is abroad. I was honestly never in Silesians. This is how abroad it is. Yeah, but it's in it's in the lower in the upper Silesia. Yes, upper Silesia. On the south of Poland. Yeah. So sometimes there is a window from the kitchen to the bedroom, but sometimes, in some cases, there's a window, and I will show you the layout of flat that my sister's friend got. I was there once in my life, but I remember the layout. So you come to the entrance. There is a little bit. There is unused area here, with a little bit of a wardrobe. There is the one room here, so this is one bedroom, and a kitchen like in the L shaped here. There is one window and the other window. There's kitchen. And the entrance is here. And there is one door here, one door here, and one door here to the bathroom. This is the bathroom. And oops, you don't see it. And what is funny and is typical as I've learned, what is very typical to the very old Soviet buildings, like from the 50s or 60s, where there were some shortages in the electricity, like think of Khrushchevkias, Khrushchevkias, which were one of these like model so widely built apartment blocks in the Soviet bloc. Like it's from the 50s, and it's that, my god, the camera, please, can you, okay, I'm changing, yeah. So what is notable in this is that there is a window between bathroom and the kitchen, so the bathroom can get some sunlight. Like the window is, yeah, granted, the window is right, like very high up on the wall, but yeah, you have a freaking, your bathtub, and you have a window here, which can be open, by the way, like that. So yeah, so you can wind out some smells right through your kitchen. I am laughing through tears, because oh my god, this architectural design is something, these floor plans are something horrible, but nothing beats the floor plan that I came up with, I came up to recently when looking for nothing beats it, not even the kitchen entryway beats this floor plan. Let me quickly draw you it. So, this is the floor plan. It has 3 rooms. One is the bedroom, with one window here. One is the kitchen, with door here. And the entry door is here. Now question, where's the bathroom? Is it like in the outhouse? Is it like a shared bathroom somewhere, on the hallway? Is it like komunalka? Is it like a shared bathroom? Is it like a bathroom somewhere in the like half floor? you know, sometimes some very old houses that were made before the plumbing, like put bathrooms like in the in some places like in the basements or something, you know, to be shared. No, my dear, the bathroom in this house is located right here. To get to your room and to the kitchen, you need to go through freaking bathroom. Like, imagine this. Like, you come to your house, straight to your toilet and to your freaking shower. There's nothing else. There is no place for nothing else. This is like strictly like 1.5 by 1.5 meters room, which was marked on the floor plan as entryway plus water closet plus bathroom. Think of the freaking architectural design. Oh my god. This wonderful thing, only yours for $70,000. Oh my god. Like, imagine you have Jehovah's Witness or some solicitors knocking at your door and you're here like, oh yeah, come in, and they come in and you know, sit on your throne and maintain eye contact, and it's like, you know, you're maintaining dominance. You know, you are on my field. Now hand me some toilet paper. This is some, yeah, real Alpha Sigma move. Like, yes, asserting dominance. Heck T-posing for my god, I can't even T-pose in this. I can't even T-pose right now. Heck T-posing for the dominance. Sit on your freaking toilet and look at your guests, you know, with straight face. And be like, yes, you come here. Right here. Come in. You need to just, you know, go straight, go right by me to get to the good bits of this house. You know, you want, you know, I am a little bit busy sitting here. Just go and serve yourself in the kitchen on the freaking stove. Get so yourself some tea. I will be joining you in a moment. Like, when I saw it, I know I need to take a picture of this wonderful floor plan and share it with everybody, which I did in DMs and on Sam's server because I thought it was the most fitting here, and I know you people will appreciate that. This absurdity of retrofitting bathroom into entryway. Because apparently, because you didn't have like, I saw this building had an outhouse because it's from 1907. Like, the indoor plumbing wasn't even like invented yet. So you know, yeah, details from looking at your own flat, looking for your own flat. Yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Let's go back to art, because I haven't swatched all my supplies yet. And I'm already an hour in the stream. I want to swatch them because I need to know what quality I am dealing with, and also what kind of colors I can get from each of these supplies, because I know already that this fishy has like very warm, like pinks and reds and yellows in it. This one is blue, just blue, and this one I can go like with more saturated blues, even blues turning into reds with this one. So by swatching, I am thinking of which set will give me the better like color options for each of their fishes. And so far, given the options from these markers, I kind of want to do this one, the middle one with markers. I think it will look nice, especially given this like really nice salmon pink. And I don't have that many blues in the with the markers, but I have more blues with the colored pencils, with the watercolor pencils, so I will check those in a moment. Oh, this gray, it's marked as cold, but I see a little bit of green undertone. On stream, it looks so green. It looks so like, on stream, it looks very similar to this color. A little less saturated than this one. I pull out the wrong knee. So yeah, so these are a couple things that I wanted to talk about. And also, yeah, the Eurovision Song Contest. Well, it's first semi-final. And so yeah, let's educate Maciek about Eurovision Song Contest. So it started like in 1956, I think. You know, to kind of be a contest between European countries, you know, to compete with their national songs. So each year, you know, each country that is in the European Broadcast Association would present a song from their representatives. And, you know, it started with 5 countries, but fast forward a couple decades, and right now it's so many countries that we need to divide the final. We had to divide the semi-finals, because else the whole contest would last for 5 hours, and there are no ad breaks during Eurovision Song Contest, so it's maximum of 3 hours. Yeah, so people watching Eurovision are, you know, usually some people who haven't watched Eurovision at all are very surprised that there are no ad breaks, and other people are strategizing on which songs you can go to the bathroom, because you won't miss anything. So usually it is like a meme that you go to the bathroom during a ballad, because, you know, it's ballad. Okay, I won't be swatching white. Maybe I will be swatching white. So yeah. So right now there are so many countries that you need to, you know, make the semi-finals. And there are, of course, the countries that made the Eurovision, plus the winner from the last year that are auto-qualified to get into the final, so they are not participating in the grand final, in the semi-finals, but are in the great finale. So yeah. And I think like 27, usually, 27 songs are in the grand finale, 27 countries. 6 from the, you know, the great 5 of the you know, of the countries who set up the Eurovision first in the 1956, and the plus the winner from last year, winner country from last year with the new song, and the rest, 21, is from the semi-finals, which is mainly from the judges and televoting. The judges come from the Each country, they vote in there are like couple judges in each country, like 3 or 5 in each country, and yeah, and they are voting which song was the best, and they tally the votes separately from the televoters, because of course you can vote with your phone, you know, for the country that is not your own. So yeah, this is also like important that you can't vote on your own country. Oh, this is a nice, like, desaturated brown. Interesting. Okay, this is a little bit muddied due to probably me not cleaning the brush properly. So let me use this straight from the stick. Probably my brush is still dirty. Let me use a different one. Let me use a traditional brush. Pick some pigment from here. Yeah, it's not that saturated blue, but it's still like something different from all the blues that I've experienced so far when it comes to colors. When it comes to colors that I've seen in sets like this. That might be because of the paper. The colors are a little bit chalky, but well, these are also like the pastels, so yeah, you can use them as the you know, soft pastels. Either way. So yeah, they are in nature a little bit chalky. I think they are better to be. They also dissolve better when I think they are picked directly from the stick. Oh wait, I wonder how. Wait, let me reactivate some of the markers. Okay, there is a little bit of payoff, but I wonder how it will go if they were still fresh or directly from the nib. Okay. I am probably not fast, either not fast enough or something. I wonder how it will be. Okay. It works best when you dunk the nib directly into the water. Yeah, now there is like some nice, you don't see it. Now there is some nice gradient from light to dark of the same color. Cause yeah, I am either really slow on the, or the paper is not good itself. The paper itself is not that good because I barely can drag any pigment from the swatch. So it's better to take directly from the nib or dunk the nib in the water and do the light to dark transition this way. So I think this is something that I will do. Okay, these were tested. Time for the pencil. So yeah, let me get another paper. So, Dinosaur! Welcome to the stream! I am testing my new art supplies, and I'm also explaining to Macian what Eurovision is. Okay, when dry, they don't have... Okay, there is some pigment, not that much of the pigment. I wonder... Yeah, in many cases of more cheaper art supplies, it's better to take directly from the nib to the better color payoff and color saturation. This is the swatch that was watered down. This is the nib that was just dunked in the water and smooshed around. And this is water brush directly from the nib. So yeah, in my experience, this is like, for cheaper supplies, it's better to go directly from the nib to get some control and more pigmentation than to water down whatever is on the page. Yes, absolutely yes. So yeah, so Bachians, so today it started 9 minutes ago, the first semi-final. I think it's like, you know, the MCs are talking, you know, and being like, oh yeah, we're in Liverpool today because, well, we're in Liverpool because we can't be in Kiev. So yeah, so Eurovision even has like the exceptions of, you know, what if the country can't, you know, host the Eurovision in its own capital? Yeah, there is also this big notion that despite the contest itself claiming to be apolitical, well, in jury votes and televotes, you can see a lot of, you know, favorism towards one country from another country, and also, you know, it depends on the political situation. I would absolutely go, you know, what color did I get? This is not the color I get. Okay, I probably took one color both times. Oh my god. But it's like lots of purples. I am surprised that there are lots of purples. Wait. I need to mark this 1, 5, 3 so I know which one I used and which one I haven't. Okay, this slightly cooler one is 154. Ooh! Yeah, it's very dark. Well, yeah, but this is also partially why Russia was banned from the contest for a couple of years, including last year. Okay, this is 07073. One 55. Why are they? Why are they, you know, ordered like that? And now 156. Oh, this one is cerulean blue. 156. It's like this really nice sky blue. Now this color, I hold a lot of hope with this color. Okay, this one I would say it's more cerulean blue. Why the nib color of the nib is so different? Well, I guess I will know which one I will use for the blue fish, for the blue mermaid. Okay. But yeah, even despite, you know, the contest claiming to be, you know, a political, you can hear some, you know, booing or some, you know, blatant favoritism. Like, we all know that Greece, Cyprus, you know, especially now that also Turkey is banned from the contest because of the, you know, regime and lack of democracy. Like it has been for a couple of years. That the Cyprus will give most of the jury votes to Greece, and vice versa. You know, things like this. But yeah, it was, you know, the song was very good, but watching last Eurovision last year, it was, you could feel that, yeah, it will go to the Ukraine. Even though Ukraine had a very strong song in 2020, no, in 2021, it was very high. And it was very high in 2022, even though Poland had a really nice song. Like, to be honest, it had a really nice song. In 2021, no, in 2022, yes. We all knew where the Europe's hearts would go. Yeah. But hey, to be honest, I am salty because Ukraine won 3 times already in its, you know, history of Eurovision entries. And Poland won none. And we all suck. So it won't be until Thursday till I know if Beba will get to the finals. I hope it will not. I am telling my sister, kończ wasz wstyd oszczędź, which is like the quote from the, oh my god, was it from the Pan Wołodyjowski or was it from Ogniem i Mieczem, where 2 guys were fighting with swords and one was so, you know, one was already overpowering over them, and the other one said, come on, just end it and end this all and end my shame. And I am like, yes, just do this. Just don't let us do the finals and our shame right now. But my sister was like, but then all the memes will end. Well, yeah, this is the price we pay for being the freaking laughingstock with Beba. Yeah, but either way, I find it, even if it's, I find it really, still I find it very, even if it is like really political, I still find some really nice songs, and I still find it like pretty amazing that sometimes, sometimes you have dark horses that win, like in spite and despite all of other like politics and stuff. Yes. Oh yeah. I wonder if the final, if the next Eurovision in 2024 will be in Helsinki. If Finland will win again, like their song. I unironically like it. This year's Finland song. I ironically do. I hope it will win. It will win. Oh my god, I haven't cleaned my brush. It's so muddy and dirty. It makes my colors muddy. I need to switch to the traditional one because I want to see this color. Oh my god, why are you not giving me any payoff? Where is the pigment? But yeah, the epic sax guy, yes. Oh my god. Yeah, lots of memes. Oh my god, you have almost no pigment number 1 for free. Oh my god. Even if you're very light peach, which can be used, but really, bro, I barely get any pigment by picking it from the brush directly. Like, look at it. I feel that the color is like even gray, but it's gray because the paper is wet, and I can see the whole scope of color right now when it's like this. I mean, it could be used as a nice skin tone color, well, Caucasian skin tone, like the freaking pasty white skin tone as me color. Because I can't say it's a skin tone color because not everybody has the same skin, and this is something we need to recognize and appreciate the diversity we have. Like, let me tell you, the skin tones color are not even good for my own skin tones. Okay. I will also stop talking. I will only be waiting on Thursday. I don't even on Thursday to see if if we will hear Beba one more time in the grand finale or not. But yeah, I'm waiting mostly for the memes and for the edits. Like the YouTube community around the Eurovision is just thriving in the May. From the March, where the first national finals, most national finals are taking place, and the representatives are chosen. Because yes, Macian, sometimes the whole countries make a great deal of choosing the next representative, because you don't put out the same artists over and over unless you're a really small country. But Poland, alongside many other countries, host their own national finals to also through judges and televote choose their next representative for the Eurovision. And yeah, it is also always a source of memes and controversy, which we all love in our song contests. Yeah, don't you love where you don't need to have talent and stuff, and you can still win the national finals, only to be wrecked by the general European public? This is some really saturated pinks, and you know how hard it's find to, in any sets of tubes and pens, how hard it's to find a pink watercolor. It's so hard because it's so hard. You usually have magenta, but you need to either water down magenta so much and mix it with red to make it a little bit more pinky, and sometimes even getting pink watercolor is not easy. But these are some really nice, really some nice pinks in here. And this one is number 152. Okay. So let's start first. Okay, so let's start. Let's move this a little bit out. So let's start. If I already have my watercolors, the pencils out, maybe let's start with this one. There are lots of blues and lots of light blues. There are 3 shades of light blue in here. This one, and this one. These are all light blues, despite the colors of the ends and colors of the nibs. These are all light blue. So yeah, so let's use them. Oh, Chiredan. Okay, before we attempt this, it's been 2 weeks since I've presented because there was a break. It's been 2 weeks since there was a weekly Tuesday checkup on my 1000 hands and feet challenge. So yeah, I need to also, to hold myself and you, for you to hold me accountable. Yeah, let me get to it and show from the previous. Okay, so the 25th of. So the 25th was the last one. Okay, so 25th on Tuesday, Wednesday, the 400 mark was broken. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and May with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and this is the bad news. I ran out of black ink. I absolutely, I love doing sketches with black ink, and I ran out of it. So it's like, and it was already my second pen with the black ink, and I didn't have any on my hand. So I had to do this with blue. Yeah, I know. It is a shame. This is why I have bad news, because I ran out of black ink. So yeah. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Monday, and Tuesday today. It's number 444. And yeah, I'm still going strong. So yeah. So this was the checkup. For today I will try and find black ink somewhere. Well, I had this black pen, but it's my sister's, so I am not stealing this. I only stole this for the purposes of drawing crappy floor plans of crappy apartments. But yeah, let me get to the not fighting fish, to the blue acara fish. Yeah, so blue acara fish is mostly blue, has some teal scales, and a little bit of orangey tips on the end of the back dorsal fin. Is it what it's called? So yeah, so let's try it. And for the background, let's go with the, yeah, let's go maybe with the sand and very like dark background to make the very light okay. This is strange because it's when I laid the pigment, it felt for a moment as if I was painting on a glossy paper, and that the pigment wasn't necessarily, being absorbed by the paper, which is strange because it never happened to me with any of my art supplies. And this paper, I know this paper because it's crappy on one side, and on the other side I glued on the label paper, but this label paper is not smooth, it's not glossy at all. So yeah, like I can draw on it like fine as with any dry media, but it behaves strangely with these supplies. Okay, I will put the layer. Okay, so they have dark or red eyes, so I think this would be also a nice way to implement a little bit more color to this overall very monochrome mermaid. I hope you see everything I do. Yes, you should. Okay, this is the part that I am the most worried with. I put a lot of scales in here, and I hope the the water that I am using right now to activate the pigment and to, you know, move around the pigment won't dissolve my ink that was water-based but has been dry for 5 years. So I hope it won't be reactivated. I'm putting the pigment on the tail section in a little bit more random manner to show the difference in the color of the scales and give a little bit more texture to the tail and to show the texture of the scales and the and the shininess and glossiness of them, to show how like each section reflects other colors and opalizes. Okay, the face is very blue, so let me put a little bit okay, so far it's not bleeding that much, the ink. It's not being reactivated, which is good, because this is what I wanted and this is what how ink should behave in your normal circumstances. Should it be reactivated with water, especially after dried for 5 years, because it would make it a very crappy archival materials, which, as we know, you know, ink is not crappy when it comes to archival materials. Now I am taking a little bit of this like minty cerulean blue and dab a little bit of it on the tail to show, to mark even more color difference in the scales of these fishy. Also, recently, off the stream, I troubleshoot my Sims game, and it was working fine. So I have no idea what happened on Thursday. So this Thursday, I will be playing Sims, as I decided. I'm going back to my alien family, and I am thinking, what will happen in the family? Like, recently we had the new kid appear, Deloitte, the most dapper boss baby that ever like happened in my game. But other than that, I don't know, because Kalfa seems still a little bit too young. She still has wait, will Kalfa become a teenager this stream? It would be nice if she did. Because my teenage years in my game don't last for very long, so she would be an adult soon, and this means we can, you know, try to get her kidnapped by aliens and see what kind of kids she will produce to decide once and for all, which of my half alien kids will produce the best alien kids, you know? Because I need a cute kid that has the proper personality for the challenge, because the next generation needs to be sloppy. So it would be nice if, you know, someone were, you know, grow up with the if Kalfa will get, for example, a kid with that trait. But yeah, last stream we said goodbye to Melissa, and I think it is, yeah, in this mean and also before on the stream before that, we said goodbye to Rose. So it's like all of the generation 1 of the families I am playing on stream gone. So yeah. For the background I will use black and gray, and for the which one is 147 would be good for the 143. Which one is 147? This one? Yes, 147. Okay, which one can be used for the... I can use this one. This looks like Sienna. And also this Disappointment of Peach to give a little bit of sandy color. Oh my god, I just look at the time. And yeah, I will make this stream a little bit like 10 minutes longer than usual because I was late for that long because I need to set up the drivers for my graphics card again. I want to give like an impression here about, you know, a little puffs of sand being, you know, disturbed and coming you know, up and around this area, because you know this little mermaid is digging and looking for something. You know, okay, someone who is an expert of fish in the chat needs to explain to me why fish do this. Because, okay, some are, I guess, you know, laying their eggs in the sand and are looking for a place like deeper in the sand to lay their eggs so they won't be disturbed by predators. But some fish are like doing this, and I'm wondering why, besides being, you know, besides laying eggs and finding a safe place for them and digging up a hole to lay the eggs in and, you know, cover them, and second to, I don't know, disturb the sand, to confuse the predator or something. Is there any other reason for fish to do this? This is my question to the chat. If there are any specialists. Any experts in the field of fish and fish behavior. If you heard this like little sound, it's my phone. I need to now, right now I have to have my phone unmuted because, you know, I need to have to set up an option for my office phone to redirect to my private phone, and right now I need to have everything on in case someone from my work will call me on my work phone, and you know, I need to respond. Well, my coworkers like have my regular private phone. My bosses also have my regular private phone, but you know, there are other people who contact me who only contact me through my work phone. So yeah. So yeah, this is the beauty of working in the secret government organization. You're sometimes giving up your privacy. But Nina, wouldn't you get like a mobile work phone? Surely they are giving those. Yes, but you know, not for workers like me. Is it because am I dead also, or is it because there are cost cuts and they are not giving mobile phones to anybody who asks? I want you to think it's the first option. It's the former and not the latter. Okay? Okay, I am adding a little bit of gray on the fins to show that they are translucent, or at least a little bit more transparent than the rest of the body. I will need to test these supplies with a different paper, because it really feels like it's sitting on the paper and not getting on it, like into it. Oh, also, since I am home, I can finally like set up the scanner, and I can scan some pictures without, disturbing the rest of my family. So prepare for more art to be up soon. Also, the chapter finale for Never Too Late went up this weekend, so check it out if you haven't already. I am not promising that the chapter 4 will start this weekend. I will try my best, but I need to scan my cover, edit it, and also work on the first page. And for the first page, I need to boot up Sims, because this is where I have my boot up Sims 4, to be specific, because this is where I have all my sets built, and Sims 4 loads a little bit faster, like much faster than my Sims 2 loads, and it's a little bit more stable. But oh my god, since I've last boot up Sims 4, there were so many updates that I am worrying if I will do backups first, but I am really worrying because I wasn't updating my game for some time, because I wasn't playing it because it was so laggy. But all my builds are there, so I need to have my game up. If it is only for the reason of going in and taking the pictures of the set of the characters, rooms and stuff, and to build. Oh my god, I need to build a new places. I need to build a new sets. Okay, I am trying to not overwork this paper because I know it doesn't hold like too many layers well, and also doesn't hold too many, well, it's not behaving well where you have too many brush strokes in one place. So yeah. Good night, Merchant! Hope you had fun today on stream, and I hope you will feel better soon. Okay, I feel I will be using a little bit of green, but which green? I think I will use this one to get a little bit of this lush foliage. And I will add a little bit of regular green. 160 would be nice here. Okay, let me get back to this green. I think this will be the only mermaid I will do. I will off-stream work on this, because I do want to test the rest of these art supplies from this set. Okay, I think the Right now I'm going back again, hoping that with this lighter color of this peach, I will pick up a little bit, yeah, I will pick up a little bit of pigment from previous layers to show off this peach again. And also bring out the colors from the background a little bit to the foreground to marry them better and to really make them feel like yeah, part of one setting. Even though the sand is slightly more in the foreground than the greenery and the gray background, I still kind of want to bring this pigment here in the foreground, at least here around the character, to frame it and to really make it like a part of the whole. So yeah, this is what I will try to do. It looks really good. It looks really good on stream. Like on stream on the camera, you don't see that much of the greenery, but the transition is a little bit smoother from the gray to the sand, to the peach. Okay, off the stream I will also take out gouache, a white gouache, add some highlights, clean up the border around. But yeah, I will also get a little bit more sienna back to get a little bit more, to bring the intensity a little bit more here. The intensity of the color saturation of the color I chose for this sand. This is what I mean. Okay, I think this one would be done. I will organize these colored pencils later. Yeah, I will organize them later. But since it's already 10 and I have like planned only 10 minutes of stream left, let me take out my tube of gouache. Take out the Welcome back! I hope you're feeling better. Let me get, I am looking for the thinner brush. This one is good. This is like one of these like cheap nail art brushes, but they are absolutely like great quality for your bag when you need some really small brushes. I am now taking the white directly from the tube on my brush and putting in some highlights. So I will put a little bit of dots around the fish on some of the high areas like shoulders, elbows, forehead, to show the glittering and glistering of the scales. So I will put them more or less randomly on the whole body. And something I also like to do, to put a little bit on the fins to also show the sparkle and the sparkle there, especially on the tail fin. Okay, and I will dilute the gouache a little bit to make more watery, opaque blobs to accent the motion and the smokiness of, you know, when you're underwater and you have the bed of the sea, lake or the ocean made with sand, and you move the sand, like make a movement in the sand, you can see like the particles of the sand like form like this smoke like effect. So this is what I want to do here, to give this a little bit of smoky effect. So this is why I'm using white gouache, a little bit watered down, so it's behaving more like a very opaque white watercolor, and I'm doing very irregular stippling. Sometimes water it down even further. Go over some of the line art for the background. To show this disturbed light sand against darker background, dissolving into into like smoke. I will add a little bit of more opaque, not as dissolved gouache around, to really show like a little bit of sand, just small bits of sand just being puffed up and catching the light. Hiding the background, because I did also the line art for the background. Hiding the background behind background line art behind some elements like this also helps with the impression, with making the impression that it's a little bit disturbed and wispy and in motion. I hope it really feels like that. Like it looks really nice on stream, on the camera. Okay, so let me also get the gouache. to touch up on the border, and I would say this one is done. Took me only, well, an hour to be honest, because I was talking and I can feel my throat kind of hating me right now. For talking so much. But hey, there is one more whip of the list. I need to mark it down that this one is done and ready for scan. And off the stream I will work on these two and also on everything else regarding chapter 4 of my comic and everything else. Oh no. I recognize the pattern where when you mention number in this range of yeah, you're nearing 10,000 feathers, which means you will probably request either a print or OC to be drawn or going full Barbie girl, and I am scared. I am in danger. But yeah. But with that, oh, this is like indeed. Yeah. I suppose next stream you will hit me with redemption. Yeah. So yeah. So thank you all so much for coming, watching, chatting, lurking, and spending some time with me. This was a really nice stream. I had some fun. Oh, dinosaur! Oh my god. Well, don't mention it because children will see and will, ask you for a favor you cannot refuse and to beg for your feathers. Because I have a comment that you could. I have only set up the limits that you can request like 2 items of each during one stream. So yeah, so you can just come next stream and just, or even today, put comment. Ah yeah, but you gain the stream elements feathers as much as the channel points feathers. So yeah. Well, yeah, but I will happily draw something for you. Well, yeah, because I gain as much. You know, I saw the pop-up, just over my head. I just saw the pop-up that Chira done, and I was like, oh no, what will be ready this time? Usually when there is like, nothing, it means it's a redemption. So I am like, oh my god, what's this time? And it's the usual crappy flute cover of the Careless Whisper. Yeah. You want to redeem today, Dinosaur, or on Thursday, or on any other day? You can do this any stream. Like, I will mark it in my Excel spreadsheet if you want something. So yeah, so in the meantime, thank you all so much for coming, watching, chatting, click, and spending some time with me. Next stream on Thursday will be Sims. I will I freaking hope that my computer and streaming and internet will be merciful for me that day, and there will be a stream with no hiccups and no game crashes, because heck, I want to play with my legacy and make some alien babies. Same. This is why I have whip list, and I have the other folder with the plans after I finish the whip list and with everything. So yeah, I have lots of ideas as well. And it is hard, especially if you have like, I am the epitome of the meme, like, of having lots of ideas, original characters, characters in general, but only resorting to draw like 2 of them all the time out of all the possibilities. So yeah. So thank you all once again for coming. I hear my little dog is barking and probably wants to for me to go to the walk with him after I finish the stream. So yeah. So I hope you will stay healthy, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all very soon. So goodbye.